So the forecast is calling for what some are likening to Snowmageddon. Others referring to as the snowpocalypse. Right. Got some car sculptures. There's not much left of that one. Figured I'd go for a little trek. Don't know why I got these giant snow paddles on my feet, but you know, I rarely ever get a chance to use them, so that's the driveway right there. If you can see it, that's a nice drift. Whew. So yeah, I don't get out much. I don't really go snowshoeing too often, so it's like, heck. I don't have a snowmobile like that other cool guy just flew past. But I do have snowshoes, so I'm going to do some snowshoeing. Check this out, though. Here goes my F-250. There's the Nightwatch mobile. Look at that. Isn't she a beaut? Yeah, it's like she's just silhouetted. White wonderland. So I have no clue. This is like a massive hill right here. If you get any indication of how high this is. Here we go. I'll do this. Got my van over here. From the old RV repairman days. Which I might be picking up again this summer. We'll see how I feel. There goes Mr. Snowmobile. See if I can capture him. There he's up the front at least. It's the weather for it. There he goes. Yeah, looks like a blast. I mean, that's what I'd be doing, right? If I had one of them fancy machines. I'm gonna set this right here. This here pressure tank. I'll let you just see what kind of drifts we got here. Actually, this might work better. This door's not gonna even stay open, is it? So, let's do this. And look at what happens with a little crack. Like in my door here, all the snow just blows right in. This place is a mess. You can see I haven't used it for a little while. Okay, you see that? See that giant drift right there? There we go. Shut this door. Okay, now the door's not gonna shut. Alright, never mind. This door's being problematic. Here we go. All this method to the madness. Okay, so you see that? That's the top of my Nightwatch mobile right there. And I'm going to attempt to scale this mountain over here with these pointless snow scoops on my feet. Let's see how effective they are. Real fluffy. So that's probably one reason why it doesn't work too good, is because it's super fluffy snow. Yeah, it's pretty deep though. Shut up my... Shut up the old work van. You know, I'm just being a kid. I'm out here having fun. But check this out. Like, this is my truck. See it? Not really, right? It's all white. That's my truck. That's where I just walked through. I'm standing, looking down on my truck now. And yeah, there's another little wave right here. It's pretty cool. And then the ever photogenic Nightwatch mobile. It's got some, I almost fell. Interesting formations going on. Yeah, so that's really what the I mean, that's just the truck. That's the truck. And yeah, there's the van over here. That's really what's the problem, is the wind blowing the snow everywhere and creating these massive, impenetrable, you can't drive in the stuff, snow drifts. That's the front of my Nightwatch mobile command center. I'm sorry if it's just warmed up. Blizzard conditions again. Alright. Let's go. Let's do this. So, let's take a little stroll through the neighborhood. I'm just gonna get out and cooped up too long. Like I say, if I sit around for like a day or two without just getting outside, getting some kind of, cardio, I just start feeling like I'm freaking atrophying. This is the guy's tracks. Do a little donut in the intersection. Whew. This is not easy to walk in this stuff. But you look, this is what the road is like. So obviously nobody's going out right now. going too far, guys. My fellow Storm Mountainians up here, I don't think we're going to be leaving anytime soon. Can't really go too far. Alright, this sucks. It sucks. Okay, it looks like had a nosebleed for a second. So yeah, this is what it's like out here. Snowmageddon, ground zero. You know, we've had similar snows in the past, but this stuff is pretty heavy. Like, you can see my tracks. You can see where I'm standing, right? Get another crotch shot. It's not the gimbal. You can't blame it on the gimbal this time. So this is the that's where I gotta walk. It's pretty white out. It's kind of hard to see anything, but yeah, it's super heavy. And these, as predicted, these snow scoops, I think that's what they're actually called. They're like completely ineffective, and all they do is weigh you down. So you're lifting more weight because you're sitting there scooping snow. And yeah, I don't know. I probably need bigger snowshoes. I think we got these on a deal because, like I said, it's like we hardly ever get enough snow in Colorado to ever use snowshoes, and so it's kind of a little novelty. People think it's cute. They go up to the trails, you know, around the park, and let's take the snowshoes. It's like, why? They're all packed trails, you know. It's makes you feel special. Anyway, so that was another failed experiment. I don't really need these on. They make you feel special, so I feel super special right now. Like I can't even walk. But yeah, this is the landscape. What I can show you of it. It's still coming down. They say it's gonna keep snowing until midnight tonight. But it's definitely lightened up quite a bit. Because before it was like coming down heavy and it was like white out, blizzard, horizontal snow. And yeah, this is the driveway right here. Massive mountain in front of the driveway. Good times, good times. I got my special shoes on. Feel so special. Yeah. Let that be a lesson. That'd be a valuable lesson, folks. Don't bring snowshoes to a Snowmageddon fight. I don't know if that makes any sense. The driveway. Wow. Yeah, the driveway is solid. Like up to my chest almost. And the truck, as you can see, it's kind of buried. Here she be. There's my whitey. Yeah, I got several vehicles. Too many actually. I gotta sell some this summer. You know. Granted. People are still buying things. After Dark Age Joe socializes the whole economy. Yeah, this is It's pretty severe. I mean, as road conditions go, it's no walk in the park, I can tell you that much. I don't know what I'm going to do if I lose one of my snowshoes. I walk about twice as fast without them. But yeah, so it's taking a little stroll around the neighborhood. Massive drifts in the middle of the road here. Show you what it looks like. It's for effect. See that? Massive, man. We got some neighbors. I try to respect people's privacy, including my own. So I try not to shoot, too intimately. I like looking at the back neighbors or the front door of the neighbor's house. Just crazy. There's like these little tiny trails where like somebody tried to drive through here or something. But it's pretty crazy. Oh, kick. Okay. Knew that was gonna happen at least once. These giant paddles on my feet. There's like these giant ruts in the road where, like I said, somebody tried to drive. And it's like this big speed. This kind of leverages you to one side. So I'm going past the some neighbors affectionately call him Bunker Bob's place. Never before seen footage of Bunker Bob's. Yeah. But I'll just because of the weather effects, I'll go ahead and film this one. It's got some teepees. Whew. You see? Teepee. Pretty cool. It's a eccentric, you could say. Artiste. And that's his fortress up there in the hill. So, that's pretty fun. I always like these experiences going outside. Just embracing the elements, And this is massive. There's a massive pile of snow right in the middle of the road right here. Hopefully you can kind of get an idea. It's really hard to see things right now. And it's late day. I think it's about 7 o'clock almost, so it's starting to cool down. Sorry for my heavy breathing, but this is a lot of work with these paddles on my feet. Look at this. In the land of the free, the home of the brave, still got somebody up here high and can't even talk, my lips are frozen. Flying high their colors. America and Trump. That's right. America and Trump flag still flying. Some people You know, they haven't given up yet, I guess. I'm never one to advocate giving up the fight. Don't ever try to put those words in my mouth. You know, I just try to be a realist about certain things. When you see as much corruption, you know, I've talked to Chief Culp recently, just last night actually, about you know, his plan is to run, or he's tossing around the idea of running for the Senate. And yeah, at the same time, he realizes that you know, if you don't fix the voting systems, it's not going to matter what you do. You know, how effective your campaign, especially conveniently, how, you know, they always keep this country divided right down the center, so it's always a close election, right? Have you anybody remember? In Blizzard, I guess I started talking politics again. I don't know why. I'm not really that into politics. That's what I'm saying. But I am for. This is the road right now. Check this out. Woo! Can you see that? That little narrow. There we go. It's kind of quiet down here. I guess this is what you do. You know, if I'm actually surviving out here, if I'm like hundreds of miles away from civilization, what do they say? They say make a little ice or snow igloo, and it does help. It's super insulative. I don't get hit by a snowmobile kneeling down here. But that's the road ahead right here. Ah, yeah. And which reminds me, that's what I have to. Frosty, the Nightwatch man. My hand, okay. It's getting a little severe. My hand hurts right now. I think I'm gonna call it right here. It's a good time to call it. This is insane. Okay. Okay, I love my viewing audience, and you know, I'm all about drawing in those viewers and all that, but it's not really worth having your nose fall off. Frostbite. Man, this wind chill right now is like seriously freaking cold. So my hand is like in pain. Took off my glove for a second. Thankfully, you know, my boyish complexion, I'm pretty my face is pretty used to this kind of abuse. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying too. It's really windy, so I know it's not going to be the best audio. Anyway, yeah, I'm all for people participating. You know, Joe Ultimate, Joe Full Auto, I affectionately call him. He needs to start up his own Alex Jones type talk show. He's getting, I've watched him progress, and you know, after taking a few of those red pills, he's getting more and more just what's the word, on fire for this battle, and how insane and how deep the rabbit hole goes. You know, at first it was more of a conservative daily, whatever it's called, talk show locally in Colorado. Max and Joe, but yeah, I'm all for people like that. We need people like that. You know, God, I think, puts people in those positions. My face is frozen. You can tell. It's like, it looks painful just to look at. But thankfully, you know, there are people in those positions. Rand Paul. You know, I still believe that he was kind of like a watchman on the wall, and he may have been our last chance to turn this country around. You know, I campaigned for Ron Paul for 2008, 2012, back to back, and he's everything that the Republican Party should have embraced, but nope, he didn't play ball with the establishment. So talked about strange topics like the Federal Reserve. You know, you don't want to touch that. you know, we never question the Fed, never look behind the curtain. Anyway, but yeah, it's a trip. Like all the people that I've met in my life, famous or whatever, it's a trip. It's a small world, and it's pretty neat how internet information age can actually really draw us all together and help us to network and communicate. And that's what we don't do enough. I don't think these fellow patriots, liberty lovers, you know, anti-NWO types, which is what it's really coming down to right now. It's a full push. That's Great Reset. It's the full throttle into the New World Order right now. And it's either, are we going to keep our sovereignty? You know, are we going to keep our system of government? Or are we going to embrace this new liberal world order, like Kissinger called it? You know, he called for, conveniently, out of the COVID crisis. You know, it's always this convenient little mistakes that ultimately give them what they've all been shooting for decades. So this is the landscape. Just, you know, keep up the fight. As a Christian, I believe that we will be judged on how we respond to corruption and tyranny and evil in our lifetimes. And, you know, it's all based upon choice, free will, freedom of conscience, which is key, freedom to think, freedom to act, and to resist individualism, you know, that evil thing the Pope called out. That's what it comes down to. The gospel message is about the individual and how we respond to Christ. So yeah, my battery is blinking. My camera's probably frozen. So I'm going to call it. Thanks for listening. Keep y'all updated if I make it home alive. I'll see ya.